Now we're going to talk about gesturing. Some presenters are avid users of hand gestures, while others completely refrain. However, if you look at the most successful presenters, whether they be from TED Talks or your favorite award ceremonies, they typically use a moderate amount of conservative hand gestures.
And what Abby means by conservative hand gestures, that your hands really should not leave the rectangle established by your torso. That means no swooping hand gestures, no hands to the ceiling or floor.
We are going to walk you through a few concrete examples of hand gestures to use for certain circumstances. However, what I want to emphasize is to only use hand gestures that feel natural. If it feels forced or insincere, your audience will pick up on that.
First, if you're listing items or counting, just use your fingers.
If you're telling a personal story or referencing yourself, touch your chest.
If you want to reference your audience members, swoop outward with the open palms.
If you want to signify a we or inclusivity, just open your arms and palms.
If you want to illustrate some connection, interlock your fingers.
If you want to signify growth, sweep your hands upwards. Now, a lot of people struggle with where to place their hands while not presenting. There are a couple different options for you, and it really just comes down to what feels most natural.
You can do hands grasped behind the back, which typically gives off a more formal feel, or hands grasped in the front. What you shouldn't do is arms crossed or hands on the hip. Both of these come across as unprofessional and disengaged.
The next thing we want to talk about is using hand gestures to reference something that is on your slide. This can be an extremely effective technique to, again, provide emphasis on the key ideas that you want your audience to take note of.
In particular, this technique tends to be effective when referencing any charts, graphs, or visuals that the audience might find difficult to interpret. By referencing the slides with either a laser pointer or just your hands, shows your audience that you are still engaged in your presentation and that you want to help them follow along with what it is that you are explaining.